The maritime industry provides millions of jobs each year, and we're no stranger to the opportunities here in the Twin Ports.
Yeah, for sure. The marine sector provides about 2.3 million jobs annually, with $432 billion in goods and services transported on water, according to the Office for Coastal Management.
But a college in Duluth can now provide even more pathways for students to get out on the Great Lakes and seas. Northern News Now's Mitchell Zimmerman joins us live in studio this morning to tell us about the new designation. Good morning, Mitchell.
Good morning, Paul and Natalie. That's right. Lake Superior College in Duluth already offers students the ability to get training for jobs day one, but now they're able to give students more opportunities with a new Center of Excellence designation. LSC, along with St. Paul College and Minnesota State College Southeast, were all given a new designation to meet the standards of the Maritime Administration. The school currently offers many programs like welding, engine repair, firefighting, and more, which are all skills that can be used out on ships and water. All three of these schools are along major waterways, whether it's the Port of Duluth Superior or the Mississippi River. The Duluth Port Authority was involved in finding pathways for students to eventually be ready to work on ships and says this new designation could help a shrinking workforce.
Have an opportunity to create more educational opportunities for people to enter that field or accelerate their development within that field is definitely a good thing when you're looking at a maritime workforce that is largely retiring before it can be replaced.
Now, the designation from the Maritime Administration won't necessarily create a new program at Lake Superior College right away, but it gives the school more opportunities to create pathways for students to work on ships and land if they want to. And guys, just in talking with the Seaway Port Authority, they told us that the port is responsible for providing about 7,000 jobs in our region alone.
Well,